Hello YouTubers, I'm just now watching a video from moxnews.com that is titled James Holmes' First Appearance in Court. And for those of you that are unaware, which I think most people are, that is the suspect in the Aurora theater shooting in Colorado. What I'm curious to know is it common practice to sedate a defendant before you take him into the courtroom? The suspect in this video is obviously under the effect of drugs. Obviously. There's no question. The newscast, even near the end of the newscast, they even tried to talk about and qualify the behavior of the defendant. Oh, he was unemotional and these different things, and I only seen him look up whenever. This guy was in a daze. He was drifting out of consciousness. Okay? I mean, he would look, he would look up, and I don't even think this guy barely even knew what he was. And even whenever he did have any type of look on his face that reflected any emotion, the guy's face looked like he was, sad or something. So, this is very confusing. I don't know if it's common practice to, drug up a defendant before you put him, before you take him to trial in front of a hearing, in a hearing. But I think it's probably pertinent, for a defendant to be coherent, just so he understands, the charges that are presented against him. And if he's a crazy son of a bitch and he's acting erratic or whatever, then that just shows his true colors. But that's much more. I mean, you have him handcuffed up. You could have shackled him or whatever. It's not like he's going to go crazy and go wild or anything. If he's acting silly and talking loud, whatever, then at least the American people see that and understand. Oh, this is a crazy bastard. But whenever you drug him up, then it kind of makes the question is like, what if he had been coherent? What would he have said? Is that what they were worried about to drug him up? Because he was crazy as hell. If this dude was crazy as hell, then you would have just let him be himself. No problems asked. I mean, it would have painted the picture perfectly. No problem for a conviction. So it makes no sense to dope this guy up. So why the hell was this guy doped up before he was taken into this courtroom? And I very sincerely hope that he's not doped up from now on, and we actually get to see, this guy act in a way that's not influenced by some, drug. This can't be common practice. I'd be curious to see, like, what his guards are. Are there any guards, that are guarding this guy that are not local police? Are the guards allowed to talk about the things they hear him say? If you're involved with this, ask yourself all these questions. I mean, you're police officers. You should ask yourself these serious questions. Or anything weird going on with the way this guy's being treated, because it doesn't seem like it's the right thing to do to dope somebody up when you take them to court. And I think it opens up more questions than it answers. And I think they made a mistake here. But anyways, it's up to you. I'll go ahead and I'll link the video in the description, and you can make up your own mind. But this guy, definitely, from my experience, this gentleman, or I ain't gonna say gentleman because he might have killed, he could be a sorry son of a bitch. He could be the most horrible murderer in the world, and if so, he should be punished, to the full extent of the law. But why the hell is he doped up? So, I don't know. It's a question that needs to be answered. So have a good day, YouTube.